What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with another compilation today. There's a lot of good stuff in this video, so you're going to want to stick around to the end so you don't miss anything. If you're new here and you want to show some support, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, stuff like that. And things are about to get weird, so let's get right to the video.
Considering time is energy, what if I could prove that you've been unknowingly giving your energy to the devil? First, I'll prove that the devil is the god of time. Let's start with the symbolism within each day. There are 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute, and 24 hours in a day. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6, 6, 6. You become an adult at 18, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6. Subtract any number from the one across it. 12 minus 6 is 6. 11 minus 5 is 6. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. 8 minus 2 is 6. 7 minus 1 is 6.
I never realized that one.
Across this way, you'll always get a 13. Or the expression 24/7. 2 plus 4 plus 7, 13. What's that other expression? In the nick of time? Because Nick is a nickname for the devil. Marinate on that one. Nick is a nickname for the devil. Aside from the nick of time, how about all your knickknacks? Things that consume your time and energy. Or the expression on devil's time. You also have devil's hour or witching hour between 3 and 4 a.m. Some believe that's when the veil is the thinnest between the spiritual realm and our world. Some also believe that devil's time is the opposite of when Jesus died, which was 3 p.m. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that this is the logo you were talking about, because there's really no hiding that one. Most definitely has a blatant 666 in it. However, this one caught my attention as well. And if this isn't the one you were referring to and you don't see it, then let's turn it on its side. How about now? Because you have the circle right here as the base, and then 3 lines coming off of it, which curve to the right. And many people will probably assume that's a coincidence. However, if I were to sit down and draw 100 logos right now, I'm confident that not one of them will have anything that will accidentally resemble a 666. That first image was real similar to the 666 in the Chrome logo, or the Poly logo. Even though this one goes the opposite direction, within symbolism, mirroring is definitely a thing. In fact, most of Da Vinci's paintings were esoteric, and many of them he used the mirroring effect. This is actually a perfect opportunity to point out something that I realized just recently. For quite some time I've been aware of the 666 and the Walgreens logo, but you see this little handle they got coming off the W? It makes a 76. Just like how they have the Studio 6 logo to look like a 76.
They really do got this stuff
for the
everywhere.
People who believe that that's to represent 1776, the year the Declaration of Independence was signed. I'd like to point out that 7 plus 6 is 13, and that's why the city of brotherly love chose their basketball team to be the 76ers with the 13 stars. And to those who want to argue that that's for 13 colonies, what exactly do you think a colony is?
NPCs are real, and no, I'm not talking about a video game. I'm talking about real people walking, talking, and reacting, but never thinking, no inner monologue, no questioning reality. Just
that's hard for me to believe that people don't have inner monologue.
And those have shown that 50% of people don't have an inner monologue, voice in your head that questions, debates, and narrates. Some people simply don't have that. And without that, how do you question reality? Philosophers call this the zombie problem. The idea that some people look human but lack self-awareness. They follow routines, repeat what they hear, but never ask why. Have you ever tried talking to an NPC? Say something outside of their program beliefs and watch what happens. They don't reflect, they repeat. They use the same talking points, same insults, same scripted responses, like a system rejecting new code. What if this isn't just social conditioning? What if we're inside a system? Simulation theory suggests that reality itself is coded, and some people might just be running simpler scripts, always in loops, never breaking patterns, just here to keep the system running. Ooh, maybe it's not even that deep. Maybe it's just conditioning. The school system teaches memorization, not critical thinking. The media, it doesn't inform, it programs. And when you never question the script, you become the script. The real question isn't just, are NPCs real? But are you awake? Are you thinking for yourself or just following the program? Because the way to break free is to be conscious. You enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, share to a fellow mystic, and make sure to follow me for more spiritual insight like this.
Man, that is crazy to me that people really don't have inner monologue in their head. She said around 50%. Like, that just don't even seem right to me. How does that even happen? Because to me, it just seems natural to be able to talk to yourself in your head, have inner monologue, and be conscious of yourself. But I guess not. That's weird.
Anybody know why Ariana Grande is wearing a red shoe on her back as an outfit? What's
looks
up
so
with that?
stupid.
Anybody? Or how about why is Lindsay Lohan doing this little pose right here with her little butterfly and only one eye showing? Kind of strange, isn't it? A lot of people say this isn't even Miley Cyrus anymore. If you take a good look at her, I want you to look at her bone structure on her face.
Ugly.
Really look at it. See what I mean? Speaking of Ariana Grande, this actress right here, I believe, was the one in the thing with her, and now she's way different. Circling back around
These
to
can't
Lindsay
be real
Lohan,
people.
though, she looks so much different. So much, and I know y'all are gonna say, money. Dude, come on, man. But back to the whole red shoe situation Ariana had on her back, you know what I'm saying? What is it with these red shoes? And why does everywhere we look seem to always have these red shoes?
There really might be
Look, and
something
it's
to these
always
red
like the rich
shoes.
people I've noticed, you know what I'm saying? I know. What's up, Tom Hanks? How you doing? Just gonna leave this last one right here. This is Tony Podesta. Check out their little red shoes. Why are they all wearing red shoes? Does anybody know?
Yo, y'all gotta see the mitt on this John, bro. Like, look at the mitt. You can see the whole nose. You can see the mouth and everything. The eye. Yo, ever since last year, people been seeing crazy shit inside the sky, yo. And the stars, the moon, and everything. Look at this shit. Remember the guy that caught the face by the moon?
For a while now. It's very ominous. There he is. There he is.
Bro, that's
There
like
he
the
is.
same thing, bro.
There he is.
That looks like a hologram.
Hey, bro. Look at the clouds and everything. This is how you know it's a real video. Keep that shit. I think this year we're gonna experience some shit. Oh my God!
One of the first questions all spiritual people ask is, who put us to sleep? How did we get sleep? You are not really asleep. You are under a form of hypnosis. You don't believe me? Why do you think most magicians use the clock when they do their little hypnosis trick? Hypnosis is more than a magic trick, because once you do this, your mind will be in a puzzle forever. I know we was taught not to believe in magic, wizards, witches, dragons, fairy tales. It's not real, right? The reason why they told you not to believe in these things is because magic replaced our imagination. We must understand that our ancestors walked this planet before we had a moon. When the moon got in our atmosphere, it started sending off lullabies to put us to sleep. A lullaby is a lullaby, a quiet, gentle song that put children to sleep. Remember, all these programs must start when we are children. How many people had children to put their child in a crib with a lullaby singing? And I'm pretty sure that it looks something like this. Where's the sun at? Why is only the moon? If you go back and watch the movie The Matrix, they try to tell you exactly what was going on. Our bodies are really batteries. Not just any batteries, but alkaline batteries. We were never supposed to go to sleep. But when the moon came here, We got real tired. The moon is the dark magician that put all of us to sleep. Because once we go to sleep, our spirits travel in the lower realms, surrounded by nothing but demons, parasites that take all of our energy. We were never supposed to go to sleep. We are energy. Energy never dies.
Not supposed to sleep at all?
Why would sleep? Every time we hear about astral traveling when we go to sleep, we are supposed to astral travel while we are still woke. Right now, I am supposed to be able to leave my physical body and do whatever. Not only when I go to sleep. This moment, this second, this minute, this hour, we are all having a lucid dream, a spiritual lucid dream. Put the truth in your face once again. The dream work logo. The moon puts you to sleep. Know how they say it's truth in plain sight? Well, the sun is on, the moon is off. But when spiritual people say, I finally woke up, you just broke the dark magician curse of hypnosis. Certain things I can't say on the internet, but if you really want to know what's going on, check out my ebook. The link is in the bio.
All right, look, y'all, hear me out, hear me out. Everybody that has somebody come across them, if not everybody that come across them, you had them say to you these words. Why do it feel like I've been already knowing you, like I know you already? And it just hit me. They have been knowing you. That's that same motherfucking spirit that been coming back getting your ass every time. Be careful. Stay woke.
Stay woke. This is Denver Airport. Why are they in there alone? There's so much weird stuff going on at the Denver airport. If I was sitting there alone and that went off, I'm out of there. I'm leaving as soon as possible. I'm not sitting around there.
Mr. Rothschild.
Yeah, I'd be heading home.
Sir? Can you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
Sorry?
Could you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
I didn't get that, actually, no.
The Bilderberg? You weren't there?
No.
This was what went on last year?
No, I wasn't there last year. I think that was my cousin.
Your cousin was there?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
I guess my question inside of what I was saying that the Federal Reserve is one of these organizations. One of these organizations that a lot of people say is a source of the main part of China brings to bear because it's a private meeting that was started by your family.
No, it's completely untrue. I was asked that earlier. It really isn't true. No.
So I understand that. I need to see if that's true, sir. Sir, just one thing. We could go in about how your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy. And that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting the economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
He didn't know what to say.
This? Those are 5G poles and cameras. But you see those green lights up there? Hey, you see those green lights up there? You see that number? That number means something. And later on, we're going to look up that number, and I'm going to show you the meaning of that number and what those boxes really do. You will only, oh man, all I got to say is God help the whole world, man. God help it. They try to tell you those are lights, guys, but those are cameras. This is part of the smart systems that are going in. And let me show you another thing. It's also part of the New York PD drone systems. Look at that. And you see those little red lights and everything? When their drones are up in the sky, those things do something with those cameras, you know. I'll explain it all. Welcome to Smart System USA, guys. And look at that sun and that cloud. You see that? Sorry about this. My phone is screwed up, man. Look at that, man. See that? Look. That's the smart systems. The New York PD smart systems are going to be on every corner, everywhere in the world. Not New York PD, but whatever your state is, your cops, it'll be all over. And here we go, guys. There's another one. Another one. And there's all kinds of stuff going on in New York. Fire trucks everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's flashing lights.
Pop up.
Now look at that. There it goes right there. There's another one, man. They got them on every street corner.
So something weird is happening with the South Carolina fires right now. South Carolina has had 3 major wildfires in its recorded history. One in April of 1976, one in April of 2009, and this one right here in March of 2025. 33 years here and about 16 years. About half the time and twice the greed. Why do I say it's greed? Back in 2009, the insurance companies estimated a total loss of $25 million in property damage and $17 million in agricultural damage. But over the next 8 years, the total value appreciated to $1.06 billion. Now, if you know anything about home insurance, one caveat is higher value equals higher rates. Now, no homes have been reported to be lost yet in this 2025 fire, but that's not the point. Let me cook. Allstate and Chubb Limited are amongst the top home insurers in South Carolina. Who owns these companies? These guys, BlackRock and Vanguard. The same ones that are buying up all the rental property in America like it's going out of style. And if you know anything about these companies, you know they're never up to any good. But now this guy, Shane Massey, state senator of South Carolina, is looking to fast track a pro-insurance and anti-consumer bill called SB 244. It's basically the bill to pass the buck. It gives limited liability to the insurance companies, holding them responsible for certain damages, and gives them also major benefits. Now, some people think this is just about bars, but no, it's not just about bars. It's about personal property damage as well. So basically, insurance companies can mitigate risk and stave off claims and starve you out. But why would he do that?
To where they don't have to pay you?
That's because Shane is a man of many talents. Oh yes, that's right. Shane is also a lawyer for Allstate Insurance. And I believe this is a concerted effort between him and his co-conspirators to raise rates and to hold off claimants trying to get money from their claims. But don't fall for the red herring. Fire damage is covered by law in South Carolina, but not earthquakes and not floods. So here's a patent for a weather machine. But what do you think is the real reason? Corporate greed or corporate convenience? Let me know in the comments.
Crazy. Well, that cloud there makes it look like Saturn.
So everybody knows Jim Caviezel, right? I won't tell you what I call him because I'll probably get the video taken down, but he played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ for Mel Gibson. So I was watching an interview with him and I saw this hanging around his neck, so I paused it. Y'all see that word, Baphomet? That's Aleister Crowley, the Beast, 666. And he would sign his name, Baphomet, sometimes. Aleister Crowley was an X-degree OTO member, which was created by him, the Ordo Templi Orientis. And I recently had a comment removed for telling somebody to research that here on TikTok. RSS, my opinion, is Royal Secret Society because he writes about it in his books a lot. Aleister Crowley was such a perv that he would always make his capital A's look like a penis, especially in his signature. Anyways.
Right, that's like what somebody would do in high school.
They are blotting out in the skies. As in this 1906 photograph of San Francisco, makes you wonder what is so important about what they're blotting out. Because what they're blotting out is quite literally our history. San Francisco ruins of 1906. And they say this comes from the George Lawrence airship. Well, this is the captive airship right here. It's a kite that they say took the aerial photographs of San Francisco. This one picture destroys their narrative. The arrow is pointing at the wing extension stabilizers, and they are not from the George Lawrence captive airship. They are from this, the mythological fairy tale steampunk that apparently did exist and in great numbers. Notice the stabilizers. In this photo they are cropped up of the unfurled wing extension. The next question is, why is it so important to delete these craft out of our history? What part of our history is so sensitive that it can be affected by these airships by trying to convince us a kite took these aerial photographs so we would not know the capabilities of airships?
Man, those are pretty cool.
Assuming you're referring to the O right here, and I'd have to agree with you, that is a little bit of a loud way to make an O. While on the topic of symbolism in tech companies and your reference to Saturn, how about the internet logo on Android?
Yeah,
There's
they
a couple
love
others,
Saturn.
such as Explorer. Strange how it's called Earthlink with a representation of Saturn. Again right here with Intel, Dish Network, Whirlpool. Let's not forget the Sega Saturn, or GameCube after Saturn's cube. DirecTV, even one of the Wi-Fi symbols. Kenmore not only has Saturn symbolism, but the Ouroboros symbolism. Let's touch on some of the vehicles with Saturn symbolism. In fact, Nissan let you know that's what they were going for in the logo by coming out with the cube, again referencing Saturn's cube. This one always stood out to me as Saturn's ring around a reptile eye or serpent eye. There's many others. Let's not forget Saturday is the 6th day, Saturn the 6th planet.
When we're at the grocery store, we got options of breads. This goes up quick. See that? Bread's supposed to be squishy. It goes right up. You know what that means? It's not real bread. This is some real bread.
It's not
here.
supposed to go back up.
See how it stays down? Try another one. Let's try Bimbo. Try Bimbo. Look at how it goes up. It's like foam. You're eating foam.
Styrofoam.
Plastic. Crazy, huh? Let's try the Wonder Bread. Oh, crazy. This one stays down. This is real bread right here. Wonder Bread is real bread. Crazy, huh?
One thing I need for you guys to understand about your masters, you know, the people that taught you
Your
everything
masters
you
is
think you know
crazy.
about everything you think you know. If this was real, they wouldn't even show it to you. You don't get to see what goes on at the White House. You don't get to see what goes on at Area 51. You don't get to see what goes on at the Pentagon. You don't even get to see what goes on beneath the Sistine Chapel. Why do you get to see this? Because they want you to believe in this. That's why.
For the 3rd time now, I've seen and recorded a rainbow in the trails. Nobody can tell me this is normal or this has been a thing until recently. You know, I bet it's no big deal. It's probably just Earth going through changes. That's all.
I've never
Nothing
seen one like
suspicious.
that.
Buddy, what if I told you there are fully functional biodomes on the ocean floor where entire human societies are being raised without any knowledge of the outside world? This isn't sci-fi. It's a classified government experiment that's been running for decades. These domes were set up by a coalition of deep state agencies and private entities looking to create a completely controlled environment, right? No external influences, no history, no outside interference. The people inside are born into a fabricated reality where everything from their culture to their technology is tightly regulated. They have artificial skies, controlled weather, okay, and a fake history designed to keep them in line. Look, I mean, it's dark, okay?
That'd be like
Because Lord
us
knows
on a
what they're really
smaller
doing
scale.
with a lot of these folks. I mean, you could only imagine, I mean, by this point, there are hundreds of these separate biodomes with all of these people just living in a completely derivative state of reality. Look, for the sake of my well-being, I'm going to go ahead and say this is a joke for entertainment only, right? Just praying they don't come for me at this point.
Alright, you guys, that's gonna be it for the video today. I know it was kind of a short one, but I recently just got COVID. It's been out for 5 or 6 years, and somehow I just got it now. It's kind of crazy. But if you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. You know, stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.